Hello, Retro Crew. My favorite comedy actor is Jim Carrey, and today we're going to list our top 10 Jim Carrey performances. I think, right?
Yeah, we're just going to do our top 10 and discuss why it is. We haven't seen each other's lists, so
Yeah,
it might be different.
Yeah, this was actually suggested to us by a fan, so
So it should be pretty fun. If there's any videos you guys want to see, just suggest them and we might make one.
yeah. Alrighty. So,
I'm Matt.
I'm Brian. We're the Retro Sons. Let's get into it.
We're going to start at number 10, each say what our number 10 is, and then discuss it and work our way down. And we do have some honorable mentions too we're going to throw in there.
Yeah.
Probably before the big reveal of number 1.
Yeah, this was a hard list for me to put together because you got so many good movies.
It's hard to bump some out to be honorable mentions.
Yeah, and figure out what to put where. Like, do I want to put it at that, or do I want to put it higher or lower?
It was going to be a number 5, but there's just way too many good movies to...
Yeah, right.
Okay, so I'll start with my number 10.
Okay.
Number 10 for me is Bruce Almighty.
That's a good one.
That's such a good movie, but it's like... Out of all the ones I picked, that's probably the least favorite of mine.
Yeah.
But I love the movie still. And I like Steve Carell.
Yeah. And he really gets to... Jim Carrey gets to, like, really use all his...
Yeah, like he's...
his impressions. He does that Dirty Harry impression. And,
Yeah, in the car.
Yeah. Just, like, a lot of his
And
comedy stuff comes...
what's his name?
Oh, the God?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't think of it right now either.
Morgan Freeman.
That's it.
I came up with that. He's great in it too.
Yeah.
It's not like a normal role for Morgan Freeman, so it's kind of funny.
No.
Yeah. But that's my number 10.
At number 10 for me, I put Fun with Dick and Jane.
Oh, that one's so good.
Probably just because I haven't seen it as much, so I don't remember. I know he's good, and like he'll
Jane, I got the lawn back. You look out and just little patches. It took him like all night. He's filthy.
But
When he's trying to pull the gun out.
yeah, but
Really?
really
Indicted, Jane.
indicted. But what sticks out for me is like just his physical comedy. He'll just put his body in at harm just for a laugh. Like, doesn't he fall out of the ceiling? Like, did he hurt himself in that?
Wasn't that Liar Liar when he was coming down onto the desk, or was it?
It was Fun with Dick and Jane. I think he might have actually hurt himself in that one, didn't he?
Probably. I know he has it in a couple of different movies.
Yeah. I mean, it was a hard fall, so he's probably...
Yeah. We're going to see that one again, but...
Yeah.
My number 9 is The Cable Guy. I know there's a lot of people that don't like this movie, but it's a really funny movie.
Yeah.
I mean, it's got Jack Black, Matt Broderick,
Leslie Mann.
Oh,
Owen Wilson.
Owen Wilson.
Before
That's
we
a
did-
wicked funny scene with Owen Wilson.
Before we knew who Owen Wilson was.
Yeah.
And,
Or Jack Black, really.
Kyle Gass was in there.
Yeah, Kyle Gass is in it.
Like a brief
cameo. Small cameo, but yeah.
Yeah.
It is a funny movie. It's kind of one of his crazier roles, but
Yeah.
there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, people always saw him as a comedy actor, and I think that's why a lot of people didn't like it. But
Yeah. I think
it is a really great movie. I like it even better than Bruce Almighty, my number 10.
Yeah, to go back to it.
Yeah, on the spot I can never remember stuff, but yeah, so that's my number 9.
Yeah. Number 9, I put Sonic the Hedgehog. Just because it was like a different role for him.
Yeah.
He was funny in it, like that one time when he went for the high five or whatever and punched the guy in the throat or something.
Yeah.
That left yourself open.
And when he wanted the coffee or whatever,
Oh, yeah.
he's like, "You want to? Whoa, what was it?
I forget.
A
But he's like,
cappuccino or something?" He's like,
Yeah.
"Of course I want one.
yeah.
I love how you make them."
Yeah. Like, you think he's not going to want it.
Yeah.
Or even at the end, I just always say it when he's like stuck on the planet by himself and he's talking to the rocks. He's like, "You have to do reconnaissance." Reconnaissance.
Yeah. It is a really funny movie.
Yeah.
We haven't seen the second one, so we
Yeah.
can't really say.
I can't wait to see that one too.
Yeah.
We gotta watch that at some point.
Yeah, I know we
'Cause
do.
I have it kicking around.
And he's not really in the movie that much, is he?
No, but he has when he is in it, he has his
Yeah.
personal humor to it.
Yeah.
Like, he made up that whole dance scene when he's analyzing the Sonic hair or
Yeah,
whatever.
on the spot, wasn't it?
I think so, yeah. which he
and
does.
I think he picked the song, didn't he? That he wanted to play during that part.
Right.
So yeah, he's the best at like on the spot
Improv.
Yeah, improv, like making stuff up. He has the. If you haven't seen the list of his top like 10,
Yeah.
that's an awesome.
I didn't put this one on my list, but another improv thing that comes to mind is when he pulled the cloth off the table and everything was supposed to come off on the Grinch.
On the Grinch, yeah.
Then he just ran back and like upended the table.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so my number 8 is Liar Liar.
It's hard because a lot of your higher numbers are like lower on the list for me, so we're gonna be going over this stuff again.
Yeah, but I mean, the reason I like it, I don't know. It's kind of a different role for him.
Yeah.
Like it's a comedy, but it's got serious undertones too. Like it's real life stuff that people go through, but it has Jim Carrey comedy to it. So it kind of, I don't know. I like things that are kind of more accurate to real life, but with a Jim Carrey flair in it. So you can kind of make fun of actual situations that people go through.
I'm not gonna say too much, I guess.
But I don't know if a lot of people know this, but like when he's being taken away at the ambulance at the end, he's in the crowd as a previous character. He says.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, you can see him. And I don't know, I just found that out recently because I've never seen him before watching the movie.
Yeah, he was a fire marshal or whatever.
Yeah, he was something. Yeah, he was a character he previously played.
Yeah. What are we on, number 8?
Number 8, yeah.
So at my number 8, I put, you were done, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I put The Truman Show.
Oh, that's such a good movie. It's sad to put that up at 8, but like we said, Jim Carrey has so many good movies.
Yeah, it was a yank to put it there, but
yeah, but so many of his other good movies.
like it's another one of those, not really a comedy, kind of, because he's in it. He can't help but find the comedy.
It's like it would be horrible if they actually did that to a person.
Yeah, it would.
Jim Carrey. And again, like when he was drawing on the mirror with the soap, that was all Jim Carrey. Like they were
just came up
in
with it on the
between
spot.
takes. He was doing that and playing around, and they just kept it in the movie. And like the chocolate drink scene, that's probably my favorite
that's
scene.
what I was just laughing about because like he's starting to lose it and he's suspecting something, and his wife does
It's a commercial or in the middle of a fight. He's like, "What are you talking about? Who are you talking to?"
He looks back to see if there's someone else there.
Yeah.
That one probably could have gotten higher on my list, or more towards 1.
That's such a good movie. We'll see that again.
Yeah.
Okay, my number is 7. Me, Myself, and Irene.
Oh, yeah. I don't think that one even made my list, but it was a good one. No.
Yeah, it's such a good movie.
And
again, when they're pushing the car off, he's like, "Okay, from 10." That was like
it wasn't even 10, was it? It was like 8 or something.
No, it was an odd number.
Yeah, it was like a number you don't usually count down from.
Yeah. He counted it wicked fast.
Yeah. You could see Renee Zellweger looking at him confused.
Yeah.
Because he just...
just like two personalities, like you see two different sides of Jim Carrey, but
and a lot of it's just
it's all Jim Carrey.
Yeah, and a lot of it's just his line delivery, like the scene with the cow. Not even like the cow won't die or whatever.
Yeah.
They can't. Just like when she's like, "You want to try moving?" He's like, "Yeah, we probably should."
Yeah.
Like a lot of it's just how he delivers lines sometimes.
And it's 3 kids in that, like another improv like scene you added in. It's like kisses.
Yeah.
They're all kissing him, and one's like, "Mwah, daddy."
Yeah. Yeah.
And like he doesn't know that they're not his kids, but
Right. Yeah.
so good. All right. I'm crying. I'm laughing so much.
What do we got? Number 7?
Yeah.
Alright, this is one we've already seen. I put The Cable Guy at number 7. And
It's such a good movie.
yeah, since we're talking about his ad-lib stuff, the one with the chicken skins, he's like, "Can I have your skins?"
Yeah.
Silence of the lambs.
And Matt Broderick was laughing during that scene. Like he couldn't hold it back.
Yeah.
Like that's part of his comedy. Like even the actors in the movie don't know what he's gonna do, so they can't help but to laugh.
And I
But
think
it's so genuine that they just leave it in.
yeah, when he got punched and he lost his lisp, was that another ad-lib by him?
I think so.
Steven, my lisp is gone. Because he has the lisp the whole movie. And, like, they call attention to it and he acts like he doesn't know what they're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just how he sings Somebody to Love.
That's probably the best part of the movie.
Yeah, so that might have put this higher on the list if I thought about that when I was making it.
That's such a good movie.
Yeah.
Number 6 for me is Fun with Dick and Jane. We already talked about this one.
Yeah.
But again, it's got serious parts that like Jim Carrey just brings humor to.
Yeah.
Like a lot of good Jim Carrey parts is like actual things that happen to people in real life, but he just puts like a funny spin on it so people can see the humor in life.
Yeah.
Like he loses his job, his company goes under, like he gets promoted before it happens so they can blame him for it.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, and then he's singing in the elevator.
Yeah. So it's like, wow, what was the word? I'll have to see here. Then they made fun of him for it, and companies were calling him up, and they're like, "Oh yeah."
I know.
It was in the beginning. I don't remember what they said. He was in an interview on TV, and he said, "I'd have to see your something."
Yeah, I don't remember.
Statistics is the only word that's popping in my head, but I know that's not it.
Yeah, like I
said. But they keep making fun of him for that.
Yeah. Like I said, I don't remember the movie too well. That's why I placed it higher or lower on my list. I don't know how to say that. But.
Yeah, but him and Tia Leone play good parts together. Like,
yeah.
And his son is Spanish. Like,
oh yeah.
Where are you going with the television? And the INS calls because he's working on the set. Like,
yeah. Oh,
and they think he's Spanish. Mm-hmm. And like they call to make sure that he's American.
Yeah.
So he has to break out of
Mexico.
Yeah, Mexico. Which is a funny part.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess I need to watch that one again.
Yeah, it's such a good movie.
Sounds good.
Yeah, like he's selling all his stuff and
yeah.
It's good. Number 6.
Number 6. I put Liar Liar at number 6. Which we've already talked about.
Yeah. Well, why do you like it? Why do you put it at number 6?
I don't know, because it's just one of those movies from our childhood. I remember we went and saw it in theaters, and it's just looking funny, the part, like when he's beating himself up in the bathroom.
Yeah.
Classic Jim Carrey there.
Yeah.
Or when
I just remember the part, like when his car gets repoed and he goes back to get it and they give him the bill, and he's just like looking around.
Yeah, he's like looking at
air freshener. He's like, I'm taking this.
Yeah, and he finds a scratch on. He's like, right there. And then
also, that scratch is there.
Yeah.
You liar.
Or when he pulled over by the cop, he's like, you know why I pulled you over? Well, it depends on how long you were following me.
Yeah.
Just like all this stuff, because he can't help but tell the truth. Obviously, you probably know the premise of the movie, but just all it's wicked funny. Like you can tell he doesn't want to tell the truth. But
yeah, and again, his line delivery is perfect in the movie.
You're right.
And his assistant, she has the frame that he bought her, and she's like, "You said you bought this from Tiffany's? Tiffany's? Garage sale, $6.50 marked down from $10." And it's just, his delivery is perfect.
Yeah, I don't think anyone. Oh, the best part, I'm not gonna say it because that is a swear in it, but he got arrested again. This time for holding up an ATM at knife point. Wants some legal advice. That's probably the best.
Stop breaking the law.
Yeah, that is good legal advice, though.
Yeah, it is.
My face hurts from laughing at this
Mine
so
too.
much.
My eyes are watering.
Yeah.
Okay, number 5, and it was hard to put this at number 5, but I put the original Ace Ventura: Pet Detective.
Oh.
And I kind of clumped that and the second one together, so those are both my number 5s.
Yeah, I didn't really put any sequels on here.
I didn't either. I just figured I'd clump them together because they're same character and he doesn't do that many sequels.
Yeah,
I don't think.
he usually doesn't do sequels too often,
but that movie is just classic.
It is. It's
so
perfect.
many classic parts, and I don't think they could make it nowadays because of the premise of the movie.
Yeah.
But
the big reveal at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, they wouldn't get away with that.
Yeah, but for the 90s, that was such a good movie. And like the whole package scene in the beginning, like the first 5 minutes of the movie, it's just perfect setup for the entire like just character of Ace Ventura.
Right, and everything about him.
Like just how he drives his crazy car and like spins into the cop station parking lot.
Yeah. Everything about him, just the way he dresses, even in his hair.
Yeah. Yeah, the big wave and then like.
Yeah.
Ventura, yes, Satan. It's just a perfect movie. Like,
yeah.
I think that was his breakout role.
I think so. That or Dumb and Dumber.
I think Dumb and Dumber was before that. That might have been his breakout role, but this one was like kind of put him over the top as a crazy comedian actor. I think.
Yeah.
And like he was the king of comedy in the 90s.
Yeah. Probably why he's my favorite comedy actor, because I grew up with him and saw his most famous roles from then.
Alright, so what's your number 5?
I put The Mask at number 5.
Oh, it's a good movie too. That was Cameron Diaz's first movie.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Again, just giving him the chance. This isn't like a true to life type of thing that could happen, but it's just funny, all the kind of stuff he does in it. And
it's kind of more out there.
Yeah.
Which is hard to say about Jim Carrey movies.
Yeah, but it gave him a chance to just like be more zany, like what he's known for, I guess.
Yeah, it is a good movie. I like The Mask a lot.
Yeah. It's hard for me to find things
I like his little dog.
Yeah, Max, was it? Yeah.
Drop it. You're not going to throw it with you attached to it. Then he tells him to get the keys when he's detained, and the dog picks up a piece of cheese. He's like, not cheese, keys.
Yeah. And the dog's running up the wall, like, trying to get to him in the window.
Yeah, the little scratchies on the wall.
Yeah.
It is a great movie, though.
Mm-hmm.
I like in the beginning when he bought the tickets for the concert for the ladies and he wanted to go with her.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, my friend came into town. Is there any way you can get another ticket? Like, no, there's sold out. That means there's no more.
Yeah. He is good in that one.
Alright, my number 4 is The Truman Show.
Oh.
And like we said, this one's kind of more serious, but it's got really funny.
Yeah.
And Ed Harris is in this one too. We forgot to mention that.
Oh yeah.
He's the guy that came up with the idea, and he's kind of controlling him.
Yeah.
But
hard to pull
it's just funny the situations they put him in. Like they made him afraid of water, so he can't sail anywhere. I think he lives on an island.
Yeah, he does. And they've just made it impossible for him to leave.
Yeah.
And then they just start making it obvious that he's in the show, because like he's standing on the beach and it just starts raining in the one spot.
Him. Yeah,
he is, and then it like follows him around. He's running.
Yeah. I don't know. It's such a funny movie.
Mm-hmm.
Just like the way he acts, and like we said, like his comedy and his timing is just perfect.
Line delivery and all that kind of stuff. Yeah.
1 second.
Oh, there you go.
Sorry about that. Yeah, but I could watch this movie anytime, probably. Mm-hmm. Like, if you're flipping through the channels and this is on, it's one of the movies you just can't skip past.
Yeah, and I always like to say his little quote there. If I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
He's just like such a happy-go-lucky guy in the beginning, and
you
begin to see his downfall and realization of everything going on, and it's just, I don't know, it's good how they did it.
He's funny throughout the whole movie, obviously, but then like when he starts suspecting and like losing his mind, kind of, or they try to make it seem like he's going crazy. And then they killed his dad off, and then they brought him back as another character.
I think so, yeah.
Why would they?
I don't know.
I mean, it's probably hard to find people who'd want to act throughout the whole life.
Yeah. Just be there forever.
Yeah, that'd be...
But yeah, my favorite part is probably when his wife is trying to do the ad in the middle of the fight there.
Yeah. Poorly timed.
Yeah. Why would she do it then? Like, she couldn't wait until after?
I guess not. I don't know.
I realized the chocolate drink was there, and she went shopping and she just got back, but...
It's by far the best.
Okay, what's your number 4?
I put Bruce Almighty, which was already talked about a little bit, but
yeah, that was my number 10.
Yeah, well, you said just all the supporting actors, Morgan Freeman, Steve Carell, and
it is a good cast in that one. Jennifer Aniston.
Yeah,
we forgot to mention her.
Mm-hmm.
She's his wife in the movie.
Yeah, it's like the scene when he loses it on the boat because he finds out that Evan got the promotion instead of him. It seems to happen to him in a lot of his movies. Like someone else gets the promotion he's been...
Yeah, it does. But it makes for some good comedy.
Yeah.
And then he gets him back in this movie.
Yeah. And when he's fired and he's like, I don't remember what the letters for the news station is, but he's like, what does that stand for? Whiny baby losers or whatever?
Yeah.
Just all of it. It's good stuff.
Yeah, he's such a funny actor. He can bring comedy to any situation, like even getting fired.
Yeah, right.
But like we said probably 10 times in this video, like he takes real life horrible situations and just shows you there's comedy and everything.
Yeah, that's what he did when he was growing up. Like, he wore tap shoes to bed in case his parents needed cheering up in the night. Just like do a dance for him. So he's always just been comedy oriented or whatever. And
yeah, just a funny guy.
Yeah, not afraid to like really embarrass himself. I don't think he gets embarrassed.
No, I don't think so.
He's just like ready to go over the top and do whatever.
Yeah,
for a laugh.
Alright, so number 3.
Yeah.
This one is kind of odd. It's not one of his comedy movies, but I love this movie. It's called The Number 23.
Yeah.
It's a more serious role for him, and he plays 2 characters in the movie too.
He does? I need to see it again. I don't know how many times I've seen it, but I don't remember it too well.
But like, this movie makes you think, and there's the number 23 everywhere, which like I love to look for. Like, I think the dog's name is Ned. If you add those letters together, it's 23, and there's just dates and times and doors and all of it.
Was it like a thriller type movie? Yeah,
it's a thriller.
Psychological thriller or something like that.
Yeah. It's such a good movie, and he's not really funny in this movie because, like we said, it's a different kind of role for him. But I think that's why I like it so much.
Yeah,
it's Jim Carrey, and it shows that he can actually act. He's not just
it's
all comedy all the time.
Yeah, proves he's a good actor then, because usually if I see him in something, I just like laugh just because it's him. But if he can do a serious role,
yeah, and I like how, like in his other part in this movie, it's kind of like flashbacks or a different, I don't know how to explain it, but it's like black and white, and he's got tattoos all over himself, and you can tell like they show that it's a different guy altogether, but it's still Jim Carrey playing him.
Yeah. Not like heavily made up.
And this movie just makes you think, which, as everyone should know, or hopefully, I love movies that make you think.
Yeah, I think you mentioned that when we were doing
I said it before.
Yeah.
So that's my number 3.
Number 3. My top 3 could probably be interchangeable. Just like they're all so good. But I put Yes Man at number 3.
Oh, Yes Man is so good.
It is. Which it's kind of like Liar Liar. He has to say yes to everything, but he's not like magically compelled to. He's just making the conscious effort. But just like it's super quotable, and the way
we quote this with one of our friends all the time.
Yeah, the one who actually recommended this video. But
like if we ever want to hang out with him, we ask if he wants to go swashbuckling.
Yeah, we'll pick a night. We'll just go swashbuckle. Yeah. But it's like you got Bradley Cooper, who usually doesn't do comedy.
Yeah, and he
does, but yeah, he's good. You have
Danny Masterson. That's kind of in the not so good spotlight right now.
No, but at the time he was. There's who's the guy giving the seminar? He's a pretty famous guy, but I'm drawing a blank on his name right now.
Yeah, he looks like another guy.
Yeah, he's kind of like the. Now I'm drawing a blank on that name.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, but
Terrence Howard.
That's it. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm doing good with names today.
Yeah, better than me lately. But he's like. Goes to that seminar and he tells him the power of saying yes, and he's got to say yes to everything, and he misinterprets it, so he says yes to absolutely
everything. Yeah.
So like,
and then it gets him in trouble later because he takes a trip and like he's taking flying lessons, so they think he's a terrorist.
Right. Yeah. Just all his activities look suspicious.
Yeah.
But like even, I mean, it helps him at work though. This one.
Yeah.
Just saying yes to all because he works in a bank approving loans. So he's just like approving micro loans, and everyone's so happy they pay him back on time and whatever. So he gets
97% of people are paying the loans back.
Yeah, so he gets promoted there, and
and his boss is wicked funny.
Yeah, trying to be more a friend than a boss.
Yeah, more a friend than your boss, right?
Yes.
Then the tape scene with his face.
When they just like keep waving to each other in different ways.
Yeah.
And then like he'll go partying, and then he'll like get to bed, and someone will call him up and be like, "We're going partying. Are you in?" Yes. Then he like goes to
Red Bull for the first time last night. I really like Red Bull.
Yeah, he goes to the photography class. Yeah. Right from there, he like gets out and Red Bull cans fall out of the car.
Yeah, a ton of them.
Yeah. See, this movie I could just go on and on about.
Yeah,
it's so funny.
But there's so many good scenes in it.
Yeah, like I said, it could be interchangeable with the other two on my list.
Yeah. All right, which brings us to my number 2, Yes Man.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Well.
So I like it a little bit more than him, I guess. Maybe not, but it's hard. The top three were so hard.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why I'm saying
this one was almost number one for me.
Right.
But, and I'm sure by now everybody knows what my number one is. Maybe not. I mean, it might surprise some people.
Probably what my number one is, but we'll get there.
We'll get there.
Yeah.
But like we said, this movie is so good. There's so many good scenes.
When he goes to the Harry Potter party.
Yeah.
It's like they didn't have any more than adults.
Yeah. It's like he dies.
Yeah.
Then his boss is like, I go to Costco. You get great deals.
Yeah. He acts like everything's his idea.
Yeah.
So he's like, at least he didn't get canned. Do you know what that means? Fired?
Fired?
Yeah.
How do you know? It's a pretty common expression. Yeah, in my circles.
Made it up.
It's catching on.
Then when he has to tell him that he's getting fired or something, he goes to the party, he's like, "This is Sparta." And he's like crying, and he goes and pushes his mustache back on or something, whatever he's wearing.
Such a good movie.
Yeah. Another one we got to watch again.
Yeah.
Then that scene we just watched recently, the jumper scene. Yeah. Louis Guzman.
Yeah. Where he is talking down.
Yeah.
Got blisters on my finger.
He grabs him and throws him into the window.
Oh, it's so good.
Yeah.
Alright, what's your number two?
Ace Ventura, Pet Detective. Which again, I could be 1 and 2 because they're both.
Yeah, for me, they're interchangeable.
Yeah.
I know it's 2 movies, but they're both so good.
Yeah, I think we saw When Nature Calls first, and then we went back and watched the first one when we were growing up. So we
maybe.
Yeah, but
so good.
Yeah, in the first one, he's kind of just establishing the role, and then in the second one, it's there's things
more
a bit different, like how he says gravy or whatever. Like in the first, he's like, gravy, and the second one's like gravy or something.
Or like a guava. He says that a lot better in the second one. Like he kind of refined the character.
Yeah, it was wicked funny when he's had the book, the guano definition. He's driving in, and the car rolls over upside down,
still holding the book.
Yeah, he rolls out the window. He's like a glove. And the guy comes and helps him up and drags him in.
Yeah,
and he's like, "You get the switch on the wall beside you," rolling and dodging around. It's daylight, it's flooding in the window. He tells Broomwald to hit the switch or whatever his name was.
Yeah. That one starts out weird, with the raccoon scene, and then he's at a monastery.
Cliffhanger.
Yeah, it was pretty, the clip how it broke was exactly like Cliffhanger. Exactly.
What about the animal cargo? It was still funny. It started weird, but it's funny. And the guy gave him his medallion of whatever just to get rid of him. Yeah.
It took you 80 years to achieve. I don't like it anymore. Really? So. Right. He said the first one, and we talked more about the second one. But
we talked more about the first one when it came up on your list.
They're so interchangeable to me. They're the same. Yeah. Alright, so honorable mentions, or runner-ups as I have written down here. My first one is How the Grinch Stole Christmas.
Oh, that was a good one. That didn't make my list, but it's a good movie still.
It's a good Christmas movie, not one of my favorites, but it's so good. He's so funny in it.
Yeah.
People thought he had makeup or special effects to do his face, the smile and everything, but it was his actual face.
Yeah. And
it's a perfect face, rubbery face to do the Grinch.
Yeah.
And his little Max, his dog.
Yeah. Just when he does that little laugh when he's doing the thing, and he's the Grinch clocked a little deep in his throat, whatever he says, ha.
Yeah, then when he's in town and he's going to sit in the car and the people scatter, he's good choice.
Yeah. You did the right thing.
It's real soft. He runs and it explodes.
Yeah, and then he's laying there with his leg at a weird angle.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, the whole thing's just funny.
Yeah.
And I guess
it's got Cindy Lou there is in a band now.
Yeah. Taylor Momsen or something.
Yeah, something like that.
Mm-hmm. And I guess the suit was really hard to put on. It was torture. So he recruited a CIA guy to train him how to deal with torture. He kept telling himself, "It's for the kids. It's for the kids."
Yeah. So he puts himself through rough situations to act, and
just for our entertainment.
Yeah. So it's a really good movie.
It is. Yeah. It didn't make.
And I like the whole shaving scene when his feet are in front of him for his book.
Yeah.
And he moves the book and his feet are up.
Yeah. As a kid.
Yeah.
Then he lifts a tree and throws it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it gave a bit more of the Grinch's backstory, why he is the way he is.
Yeah. It's not a cartoon movie that's half an hour long.
That's true, yeah.
So yeah, it's...
And wasn't the scene improvised too, where he's directing the dog and he's like acting like Howard, whatever his name is, who directed it, Ron Howard.
Yeah, that was... He made it up.
Yeah. He had the hat on and all that stuff. Yeah. A lot of his movies, he just shows his good improv skills.
Yeah.
So are we doing one of yours and one of my honorable mentions? In my honorable mention, it's not like a starring role for him, but I put Batman Forever when he played the Riddler.
Yeah, oh, that was funny.
Yeah.
Hey, Two-Face, teach me how to punch a guy.
The guy didn't even move when he punched him.
He said he left a note. This is perfect sentence structure and punctuation.
Yeah. Goodbye cruel world. Yeah. It's not the most memorable Batman movie, and probably people didn't like.
He was probably like, he stole the show on that one, I think.
Yeah, definitely. Because it was just... I know Tommy Lee Jones didn't like working with him.
No, he didn't. Tommy Lee Jones didn't like him at all.
Pretty much told him he hates him and doesn't approve of what he does or whatever. But,
which is also funny because Jim Carrey doesn't care.
Yeah.
Like The Man on the Moon, everybody hated him on that.
Yeah, because he's like method acting is. Yeah. But I don't think that one.
We've never even seen Man on the Moon, so.
If we did, it was once years ago. So.
Yeah. I don't think I've ever seen it that I know of.
I wasn't a big fan of Andy Kaufman, so
no,
it's not something we'd...
Yeah, probably wouldn't see.
Yeah.
But, okay, my number 2, I only have 2. I think he has 3.
Yeah, I do.
And this is another one of those where he just had a small role, but the Deadpool... Yeah. Like...
That works out because that's my number 2 also. So
yeah.
We can just...
Oh, yeah, we can talk about it together.
Yeah.
He has one scene and he sings that song.
I don't even think it's supposed
to be...
Welcome
to the Jungle, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't even think it's supposed to be comical, but just the way he dancing around the Jim Carrey movements.
Yeah, it's just such a great scene. He steals that whole movie.
Yeah.
The Deadpool is probably the weakest.
It's the last one too.
Dirty Harry movie, but Jim Carrey his scene is great in that movie.
Yeah, I don't know if this really it goes with it because he's like
the comedy thing he did.
Yeah, when he's like presenting something for Clint Eastwood, he's like, why don't we just turn on the cameras and let him go? And he's like,
he said he went for 45 minutes. He took out 2 minutes of it and used it.
He's like, hey man, I can handle it. Then he just fell flat on his back.
Yeah, he fell so hard in that.
Right.
That's such a good video too, like just him talking about the scene and working with Clint Eastwood.
Yeah, right.
And he definitely stole the show on that one.
Yeah, he always steals the show when he's in it.
All right, that's both of our number 2s. What's your number 3?
All right, mine was just kind of a random one, and it's from TV. The one he was on The Office, just that one.
Yeah, one scene.
Yeah, I should be at the Finger Lakes right now. I just snuck away to do this interview.
People go missing in the Finger Lakes.
I should get back. My family's there. They'll worry.
Yeah. And like you said, it was just a single scene. Not even 2 minutes.
Yeah, but it's memorable. It stuck out. Yeah. Like, you wouldn't expect to see him on The Office, I don't think.
No, you wouldn't. That was definitely weird.
Yeah, but it's funny. Weird.
He stole that episode too, I think. Just his little scene he was in.
Yeah, and I have a feeling our number 1's going to be...
the same?
Yeah.
Alright. So, my number 1 is Dumb and Dumber.
Yep, mine too.
So we have the same number 1. And this movie is just, every single line in this movie is just classic.
Yeah, and I feel like he ad-libbed a lot in this one too. Like he took off the... Like he has a chipped tooth for real, and he took off the...
Yeah. And the whole Mockingbird thing. I think that was improvised.
Probably. Like a lot of it was probably just him improvising.
And it was really hard to do this list. Like he has so many good movies. There's so many that could have been number 1. Mm-hmm. Like my top 5 could probably just be interchanged around.
Yeah, mine too. Like I said, the top 3 for sure could be because they're all just so funny. And but Dumber, like he got that bowl haircut. It's all the
when they're like getting ready for the party there and they're like clipping his toenails.
Yeah.
We're trying to, and like their suits.
Yeah, and they're shaving him and he's got the ketchup.
Yeah.
Like, and it seems like they cut him.
Yeah.
Or like the suit he buys when he finds a suitcase full of money. Like, then you have like big hairy boots and like weird. And he saves IOUs for all of it. He's like, you might want to hang on to that one. He finds
$75,000. That's a big one.
Yeah,
you don't want to hold on to that.
For the car.
Yeah. Those are IOUs. Those are as good as cash.
Yeah.
Just the whole thing, like every single line in that movie is classic.
Mm-hmm. Like, Harry, who is it? Jeff
Daniels?
Yeah, he plays a good dumb guy, but Jim Carrey plays the better, like wicked. In the Big Gulp scene, another one that he improvised.
Yeah.
Because there's just like extras or someone standing around.
Yeah, there's just people standing outside. He comes out, he's like, Big Gulps, huh? Well, see you later.
He just proves that he can add comedy anywhere, in anything.
Yeah, it's just such a good movie. Every part of that movie is funny.
Mm-hmm. And another with his line delivery when Harry says they can go to Aspen, he's like, you better not be fooling. Sad but happy. Like he was crying and then he's like feeling relieved and happy, whatever.
I got worms.
Yeah.
That's what we're gonna call it.
Yeah. Why you going to the airport? Flying somewhere?
Yeah, how do you know? I'll sell you a plane ticket, the luggage, and put 2 and 2 together.
Yeah.
And the whole like Austria part.
Yeah.
He's the driver of the limo and he's acting like he's riding in the back.
Yeah, right. Then he's telling her that on the way to the airport you're more likely to get in an accident. He's like turned around.
Yeah. And he's causing accidents. You see explosions and stuff like a gas truck.
Yeah. That's the worst.
Then the end part when the bus full of women stop. They're like, we need 2 oil men.
Yeah.
There's a town that way.
Do you realize what you've done?
He stops the bus. He's like, my friend's a little slow. The town is actually back that way. It's just good from beginning to end.
Yeah. The sequel wasn't as
the
good.
sequel's not as good.
Yeah, because they waited, like 20 years to do it?
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah, they should have done it more. I don't even know if that one should have gotten a sequel, honestly. The first one was just so good. The only way you could go from there is down.
Right? Yeah, I'll have to live up to.
Yeah.
But.
So, let us know what your favorite movies are. This is probably going to be like a 40-minute video.
Yeah.
We just love Jim Carrey so much we can talk about him all day.
Yeah, just a lot to talk about there.
But let us know what your top Jim Carrey movie is, your top 5 if you want. Like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you in the future.
Let's talk more about the past.